The Education Foundation of Niagara is gathering a group of 5 singer-songwriters to play music and tell stories. April 28th. Executive Director of the Foundation, Wolfgang Guembel, is here to tell us more. And Friday, April 28th, how did you come up with this concept?
Oh, this was not my idea. I owe this all to Tim Hicks. So he's a local star and a big contributor to the community. So I just total cold called Tim and said, I want to do this really cool event, gala style or concert style. And Tim was like, oh, there's this great format that's popular in Nashville where singers and songwriters get to explain how and why they wrote a song and what inspired them to write the song. And he's like, we should do a singer-songwriter circle. And then he was just going to call up, his friends, people he knows in the industry who could come and participate. And it's just ballooned into this really cool project.
I can't wait to hear Tim talk about his inspiration for writing Stronger Beer.
Oh yeah, they're so good, and the stories are fascinating. I don't know a lot about the music industry, so just meeting him and his team and learning the whole process behind writing a song and making one, and then where the inspiration comes from and who writes it, and it's so fascinating. It's very intriguing, yeah.
You have John Angus and Colin from the Trues coming as well,
yeah,
correct?
Everyone's pumped about the Trues, and Biff Naked, which many of us will recall is going to be there, and it's just such a really neat group covering a variety of genres of music, so there's something there for everybody.
And Biff Naked has an amazing story. I mean, she fought cancer, and a lot of people didn't think she was going to survive.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that will come out that night in some of her stories.
Probably, and just all these, I think when artists are also writers, their level of art, their artistic skill is obviously a higher level, and there's so much meaning into what they bring to their songs. And hearing those stories there's going to be a lot of really cool stuff to learn about them.
An artist I wasn't familiar that's on the bill is Jessica Mitchell. Tell me a little bit about her.
Yeah, and I don't know her personally either yet. I've only talked to her briefly. She's more of a songwriter than a singer, but she's worked with people like Celine Dion, and so I imagine when we hear her tell her stories and then sing the songs that she's written, we're going to be sitting in the audience going, oh yeah, I totally know that song, yeah. But having not known who wrote it, and I think there's a lot of songs like that. I was just speaking in the green room about, when you listen to the radio or there's a song you like, you don't think, who produced it or who wrote it. You just know the singer. But in that industry, who produced it, who wrote it, who sang it, those are 3 pieces of ownership. And so the more you own, the more talented you are and the more successful you are to a degree. So it's a big deal if you're also a singer and a songwriter. And the whole thing's really cool.
Last person on the bill, Susie McNeil, and she won't actually be there in person because?
Yeah, so she sings for Aerosmith, and she was booked to be with us, and then last minute she got a call to go to Miami to sing with Aerosmith. So she's going to record something for us, and we're trying really hard to do a live segment with her. She's hoping that she can sneak away from the band and do a song with us virtually, which we've gotten pretty good at doing things virtually. So we're going to try it. We're hoping it works.
I remember her from, I don't know how long ago it was, but she was on a reality show where she was one of the candidates vying for a chance to be the new singer for In Excess.
Yeah, no, I didn't see the show, but I had to go back and read because I had heard that story and I checked it out, and fascinating stories there. Yeah, it's going to be good.
So this is all taking place at a brand new venue. Really, Niagara-on-the-Lake, right near the Gateway Project, on York Road. Tell me about how you chose that venue.
So it's called the Central Community Center, and it's brand new, custom built for doing this type of thing for events. It can hold almost 1,500 people, and the sound system and the stage is second to none in Niagara. It's unbelievable space, and the organization there is very community driven, and they love working with organizations like ours, and they're very enabling, and almost a partner to help make the event successful. So. It's got a massive atrium that we're going to animate for the night. So we've got a DJ playing, we've got a martini bar, we've got a big silent auction. There's going to be a lot of fun things happening, in the lead up to the event that night.
Wolfgang, we'll get to tickets in just a moment, but fill us in a little bit about what the Education Foundation does.
So we work with educators to make sure that if there's any barrier preventing students from being successful to getting to the classroom, we can help try to remove that. And it could be financial related, could be equipment related, could be something social or mental health related. Whatever's preventing a student in Niagara from being successful to getting to the classroom or being successful in the classroom, we try to work with educators to remove whatever those barriers are.
I know you have the prom project coming up. Prom season is just around the corner. That's going on again this year?
Yep, it's in May, and another example of students not necessarily having access to something that's going to help them do something that's part of being successful at school, and we try to enable those kids every way we can.
Back to the concert, the songwriter series. How can someone get tickets? How much are they?
Tickets start at $60, and they go up from there with tickets that include food and non-alcoholic drinks is all there. You can go to intheround.ca for tickets and more information.
Wolfgang Guembel, thank you for joining us.
Thank
Good
you.
luck with this event. It sounds like a fantastic evening.
Thank you.